Welcome to Homeland Construction, where we build for the future. Homelands Constructions is the dedicated subsidiary of Homelands Group in all the way to success in its construction excellency. Our vision is to be the undisputed leader in offering construction solutions. We are aligned with our mission in order to be and stay undisputed in the construction industry. We are a valued construction solutions provider, constantly striving to exceed clients' expectations by providing the latest construction techniques and resources to meet the highest quality standards at an affordable cost in the construction industry. We instill every client with distinct confidence and we render reliable, honest service to make them comfortable. We foster our employees with state-of-the-art technology and training on up-to-date innovations in the construction industry. We have shaped our precious core values which bring uniqueness and excellence in this journey. Meet our directors. Our success is powered by dynamic leadership with a vision for sustainable growth and a passion for innovation. Currently, we have upgraded our strength as Sri Lanka's first and one and only real estate company with a strong construction arm. Homelands Constructions, which was started in 2013 and has a remarkable journey of transforming and elevating the residential landscape of Sri Lanka. In recognition of accomplishments in developing residential condominium housing projects, mixed development projects, commercial dwellings reflect the high construction standards, industry experience, trade expertise, and its unparalleled strength in the local construction industry. HLC not only handles mentioned development projects but also undertakes infrastructure works such as roads, drainage and water retaining structures, etc. Homelands Constructions was honored with the CS2, the highest construction standard granted by Sri Lanka's Construction Industry Development Authority, CIDA, signifying its top-tier status among real estate developers in the country. Proving its excellence, Homelands Construction Private Limited has been awarded several ISO certifications in construction safety and occupational health. We were named Best Developer Sri Lanka. Further Canterbury Golf Project earned the Platinum Award at the CIOB Green Awards 2024. Homelands Constructions always deliver quality construction beyond customer expectations. Each residential project offers world-class standards and superior facilities with novel living concepts that mark a new history in the local construction sphere. Key highlight projects: Ariana Resort Apartments, Athurugiriya, South Asia's first resort concept apartment, completed and sold out before schedule, won multiple awards including Best Housing Development Sri Lanka and Best Housing Architectural Design at Asia Property Awards 2018. Canterbury Golf Resort Apartments and Residencies, Piliyandala, Kahathuduwa, Sri Lanka's largest and first golf resort apartment project, spread over 55 acres with over 1,200 housing units. First phase completed, units handed over, project ongoing. Elysia 3Cs Malabay, a mid-rise residential project completed in 2023. Let's go through our management policy. Homeland Construction is committed to becoming the most reliable and sought-after building and construction company in Sri Lanka by delivering all our projects with excellent quality, safety and environmentally friendly to achieve the lasting satisfaction of all parties concerned. This is the management structure of the group of companies. The board of directors provides exceptional leadership and makes policies to obtain the objectives of the company. The operational management comprises the highly professional personnels, including chartered engineers, quantity surveyors, and other industrial professionals. Continuous monitoring is a ladder to success. In order to ensure the integrity of the work we do, the active monitoring of the construction projects in order to ensure the quality, progress, cost, and workplace safety. Homeland Construction Private Limited has implemented an ERP system to overall planning and control of the projects we are undergoing. SAP is a systematically integrated ERP that connects different departments within the organization. It has enhanced the accuracy of the company in financial, procurement and planning aspects. As a practice, we follow the standard company procurement procedures in every construction project we have. The most important source we have is our precious human resources. Homeland Construction Private Limited is always trying to upgrade the standards of the human resource we have with the path to development of the company. We warmly welcome you to the Santorini Resort Apartments and Residencies Negombo, with South Asia's first theme park-style resort apartment concept. With a well-defined scope of providing luxury condominium housing experience, including all amenities, Homeland Construction has initiated this project under the guidance of their mother company. Let's go through the project details. The marvelous architectural design done by the Homeland skyline has added priceless value and a breathtaking view to the project. The design takes direct inspiration from the iconic architecture of Santorini, Greece. Featuring stark white facades accented with vivid bursts of blue. The most powerful construction arm of the group, Homeland Construction Private Limited, took this challenging task to make real in the ground. The best professionals in Sri Lanka have actively cooperated to this project, including Saro Veerasurya Associate and Lotus Construction Management Consultants Private Limited. This project commenced on the 7th of July 2021 as the most challenging task of the company at the time due to the prevailing social barriers due to the corona pandemic. Under the pressure of pandemic challenges and the financial crisis, Homeland Construction was able to deliver the project on 30th June 2024. This was one of the great achievements of Homeland Construction Private Limited. The initial contract sum was 2.25 billion rupees and the nature of the project was measure and pay. The adjusted contract sum was 3 billion rupees at the end of the project. Let's go through the project's physical features. It can be defined as construction of 5 numbers of ground plus 5-storied buildings consisting of 2 and 3-bedroom apartment units, including all infrastructure, buildings and amenities. These 5 buildings can be recognized as A to E. Block A and E have typical features in dimensions and the architectural views. 48 numbers of housing units included in a block, an average floor area of 840 square feet per housing unit. Let's go through the plan and elevation of Block A and E. The main landmarks of the project are Block B, C and D. They have centralized in the apartment areas, have typical dimensions and architectural views. Here also we have 48 numbers of housing units included in a block, an average floor area of 1,000 square foot per housing unit. These are the plan and elevation of Block B, C and D. Further to that, the following amenities are also included in this theme park style resort apartment. Project was initiated on 7th of July 2021 and the mobilization work started. This is the site organization chart. Project manager is the key person in on-site operation, and our well-experienced staff's expertise and dedication was always there. After mobilization, we entered the initial ground improvement work. Here, the existing unsuitable topsoil layers were removed up to 3 to 4 meters and backfilled with sea sand. Used sea sand was supplied by an approved local source. This substructure is mainly categorized under the shallow foundation. As per the design, isolated footings and raft foundations were introduced. Accordingly, isolated footing foundation were cast. Due to the sandy nature of the filled ground, ground beams has been designed and cast to avoid the differential settlements in the structure. Separate building area substructure work was expedited parallelly with the approval of the design engineer with proper QA and QC procedures. This approach reduced the construction duration in foundation work. Then the superstructure work started. In order to progress the work innovatively and sustainably, aluminium panel formwork system was used for columns. By using 80 numbers of FW molds, we were able to cast 250 numbers columns casting per week. Our experienced construction team entered to the project, finishing work parallel to the structural work, which leads to expediting construction progress considerably. Following are the finishing methods used in partitioning work. All external walls are done by engineering bricks and ensuring proper heat and sound insulation. Skim coat finish in internal and external painting systems was implemented in painting. Tiling was selected on the general floor finishing in order to gain the required level of comfort to the end user. These are the other finishing methods practiced in the project. By all these finishers and engineering touch of homeland construction, Santorini Resort Apartment has become an architectural masterpiece among the condominium projects in the island. Following the green concepts such as reducing power consumption using natural ventilation and lighting maximum was sustainable solutions. The architectural design of the project was based on this concept. Following the construction program, external groundwork was executed parallel to the finishing work. As another effective and innovative approach, external manholes also precasted separately. By these external services able to expedite within a short time period. Parallel to the external work services, other amenities and facility buildings construction started. Project planning was carried out based on the master program implemented in the beginning of the project. Thorough monitoring work was carried out by our dedicated planning and monitoring team throughout the project, baselining to the master program. Micro and macro level construction schedules and milestones are established in each construction stage in order to ensure the timely completion of all work tasks. Following is the cash flow analysis and progress of works based on the initial plan of the Santorini apartment project. This reflects the extended time duration from the initial plan. Our priority was given internal coordination and communication other than anything. Continuous monitoring through the planning division and progress review meetings has entrusted the smooth flow of construction. It minimized the reworks and communication gaps. Store management and procurement was done by following the company standard procedures. This process entrusted the delivery of material on time without delaying the construction. Total major material procurement was done based on the Master Material Index, which was implemented with the Project Master Program. QA and QC procedures was carried out at site, ensuring the quality and integrity of the material and construction methodologies following the ISO standards. Every drawing and the materials has been reviewed and checked by the dedicated QA/QC personnel prior to use at site. Safety first is always there in our construction ways. It is proud to say that Santorini apartment project was successfully completed without any fatal accident or injury. The following documents and safety procedures were maintained on site in order to have a safe working environment over anything. Environment, health and safety related matters were respectively discussed at daily toolbox meetings, and also selected safety practices were demonstrated time to time to educate the workforce. We always kept our site clean and did the needful to have a healthy working environment for the workers. One of our major considerations made to control dengue at site with the local health authorities, and we received remarkable appreciation for the way we kept a dengue-free environment at the site. Good sanitary facilities and accommodation facilities were provided at site to retain the workforce throughout the project. Homeland Constructions is always bound to give the best facilities for our team. Santorini apartment project was commenced on the 7th of July 2021, when we had the huge influence of the COVID-19 pandemic in Sri Lanka. As a country, we were thrown to the depth of our economic and social status. Homeland Construction started this huge project under this situation, having a great ambition of completion of this project under minimum time variation. Under highly controlled environments, we worked hard as one team. There were challenges to retain workforce and staff in the project. Provided extra staff accommodations and extra workers accommodations to keep space restrictions. Workers were provided with food and working incentives to encourage them to remain in the project. Regular medical checkups were carried out in combination with local medical authorities such as PHI, and vaccination was also done at site by arranging a medical camp at the site. With all arrangements, we could maintain a reasonable workforce throughout the project during the post-COVID crisis, which drove the project forward without any single day shutdown due to the COVID issue. We proactively got some measures to minimize the impact from the fuel crisis prevailing in the country by keeping an approved centralized fuel storage in combination with a local fuel shed. This facilitated us to arrange our own transportation to get materials from suppliers' stores, arrange staff transport facilities, and also keep our own concrete mixer truck to get ready mixed concrete from the batching plant as well. A generator was operated at site during the main grid power cuts, and site works were controlled by only progressing critical activities during such time frames. Due to the financial crisis in the same time duration parallel to the project, we had to face serious issues relevant to material scarcity and unavailability. We successfully overcame these issues by taking strategic and out-of-bound decisions. We were able to purchase the 90% of the total reinforcement requirement for the project just before the sudden escalation of the dollar price, which prevented a huge financial loss to the project. Due to the import restrictions, we had to go for the locally available materials without any compromising on quality. As a result, we managed to purchase total requirement of iron menageries, considerable amount of tile quantities, bathroom accessories, etc. in the inception of the project. This resulted to eliminate the delays due to material shortages in critical activities. Supplying the requirement of 400,000 cement blocks to the project was a challenging task in the crisis. To overcome this, we put up a cement block making plant at site, which facilitated the wall construction progress without any delay due to material scarcity. In addition, the requirement of the timber door frames were fabricated at site in a carpentry yard and issued for the construction with a well-planned sequence. In parallel, the timber door sashes, aluminium frames and sashes were also fabricated in our own factories and supplied to the project. This project was a role model to homeland construction that guides to handle a single large construction project throughout a hard and harsh situation during a huge social and financial crisis, which was not anticipated during the pre-planning stage of the project. Construction was not all we did here. We looked after each other and gave value to all our stakeholders. We assisted local authorities by facilitating their needs in various occasions. For example, we constructed an indoor gym to the Katana police station. After this challenging journey, we marked the successful completion of Santorini apartment project on the 30th of June 2024.
ජයසිංහ මම හිටපු සේල්ස් මැනේජර් මෙල්බන් ආයතනයේ 2012 අපි තීරණය කරනවා එංගලන්තයේ පදිංචිට යන්න ඕන කියලා. ඉතින් මමත් මගේ ෆැමිලි එකත් එක්ක අපි එංගලන්තයට මූ වුණා 2012. ඒ කාලයක් ගත කරනකොට අපිට හිතුණා ලංකාවේ ආයෝජනයක් කරන්න ඕන කියලා. ඉතින් ටික කාලෙකට පස්සේ මම නිවාඩු කරලා ලංකාවට ආවා. ඒ ආපු සැරේ මම මේ හෝම්ලෑන්ඩ් ආයතනයේ ඇඩ්වර්ටයිස්මන්ට් එකක් දැක්කා මේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එක සම්බන්ධව. ඊට පස්සේ මම දවසක් ආවා මේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එක බලන්න. එතකොට මේ ඉස්සෙල්ලාම සේල්ස් ඔෆිස් එකට ගියා. එතන තිබුණා මේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් මොඩල් එකක් හදලා. ඉතින් හරිම ලස්සනයි ඒක. මේ ඒ වගේම මට දැනගන්න ලැබුණා මේ ලංකාවේ පළවෙනිම තීම් පාර්ක් ස්ටයිල් apartments කියලා. ඉතින් ලංකාවේ මම ඊට කලින් තීම් පාර්ක් ස්ටයිල් apartments දැකලා තිබුණ නැහැ. මම අදටත් මම දැකලා නැහැ. ඉතින් ඊට පස්සේ මම ආවා ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එක ඇතුළට බලන්න මේ නිවාස. එතකොට ඇත්තටම මේවා ඉනිෂියල් ස්ටේජ් එකේ තිබුණේ. මට ඉතින් ඒ වෙලාවේ හිතුණා මේ අර තියෙන ෆීචර්ස් ඒවා ඒ ඩීටේල්ස් මේකේ තියෙයිද ඔක්කොම ඒවා ෆිනිෂ් එකක් කරන්න පුළුවන් ඒ මට්ටමට ගන්න කියලා. ඉතින් නමුත් මම දෙපාරක් හිතන්නද මට හිතුණා මේ ලොකේෂන් එකත් එක්ක මට හිතුණා මේක ගොඩක් හොඳ ඉන්වෙස්ට්මන්ට් එකක් වෙයි කියලා. මම මේක තීරණය කරා අපි මේ නිවසක් මිලදී ගන්න. ඊට පස්සේ ඒ විදිහට තමයි මම මේ විතර මිලදී ගන්න පෙළඹුණේ. ඉතින් අද දවසේ මම ගත්තොත් ඇත්තටම මේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එක හරිම ලස්සනයි. ඒ වගේම මේ තීම් පාර්ක් ස්ටයිල් apartment කිව්වම මේක ඇත්තටම මට අලුත් එක්ස්පීරියන්ස් එකක්. මේ හැම අර මොඩල් එකේ තිබුණ හැම ෆීචර් එකක්ම අද දවසේ මේකේ දැක ගන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට මේකේ කන්ස්ට්‍රක්ෂන් ක්වොලිටි ෆිනිෂ් එක බැලුවාම මම එංගලන්තේ මගේ ඉන්න apartment එකත් එක්ක මම හැමතිස්සෙම කම්පෙයාර් කරලා බැලුවාම ඇත්තටම ඒ මට්ටමටම ඒ සමානව හැම දෙයක්ම මේකේ තියෙනවා. ඉතින් මටත් ඇත්තටම හරි සන්තෝෂයි. ලංකාවේ මම ඇත්තට බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ නැහැ ඒ මට්ටමකට apartments හැදෙයි කියලා. ඉතින් අද මට එංගලන්තයේ මෙහි ඇත්තට ලොකු වෙනසක් දැනෙන්නෙත් නැහැ මේ අපාර්ට්මන්ට් එක ඇතුලේ ඉන්නකොට. ඉතින් ඒ වගේම මගේ ආයෝජන ගැන කිව්වොත් අද දවසේ මම ආයෝජනය කර මුදල වගේම හිතන දෙගුණක් විතර විතර මාකට් වැලියු එකක් මෙතන තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම මම කවදා හරි දවසක එංගලන්තේ ආපහු යනකොට මට මේක විකුණන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් මේක මට රෙන්ට් එකට දෙන්න පුළුවන්. එයා B&B වගේ දෙයක් කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඉතින් මම ගොඩාක් සන්තෝෂයි මම ගත්ත තීරණය සම්බන්ධව මේ ආයතනයේ මම මේ නිවස